Hi guys, we are back with another reaction video. I am Jyoti, you can call me Joe, and with me I have Madhura, you can call her Maddie. And in case you're wondering who we are, well, we're just two desis, a doctor and an engineer who met at a radio station, became friends, and now we are miles and countries apart. But we miss our good old days at the station when we used to watch content for a living and react to it and discuss it and give our humble opinions on it. And now we're doing that online for the benefit of the world. We hope.
Yes.
We hope it's for the benefit of the world. But yes, what are we reacting to today, Maddie?
Today we're reacting to the trailer of the French Dispatch. It's the latest offering by Wes Anderson. It's a movie I know that both of us have spoken very excitedly about, and I mean there is additional bonus for Joe because right now she's crushing very hard on Timothee Chalamet. So if
Yes,
Timothy Chalamet just even shows up for one scene, if he's in one still, she'll still watch it. So that's just additional incentive for Joe to watch the French Dispatch.
I have been going to
And
Timothée Chalamet festival during the lockdown. Like, for real. I can't get over him. He's the next Leo. Anyway, but yes,
I think it helps that he's also acted in a lot of really nice movies. So,
so
anyways,
different. Each
coming
one so different. But yes, we'll get to him later.
yes. So coming back to the French Dispatch, it is a sweet story that Wes Anderson, along with a couple of his friends, also Roman Coppola and Jason Schwartzman, and I think one more person, four of them wrote a short story, and it was almost like a love letter to the journalists who do the foreign posting, right? So
Right.
it is the French posting of this fictional Kansas newspaper,
Yeah.
and it is and Wes Anderson, it seems, was very inspired by the New Yorker, the magazine New Yorker, and the kind of reporting that happens. And there are also two other storylines inspired by actual historical events that he's kind of woven into the story. It's got a huge ensemble cast. I think if it's a Wes Anderson movie, you will always have a huge
Yeah.
ensemble.
And the
I
regulars
think
will be there.
and the regulars like Bill Murray is there. You have Angelica Huston. You
Owen
have
Wilson.
Owen Wilson. You have now I'm going to run out of people who are there
Yeah.
in the movie, right? You have Tilda Swinton. You have who else?
We
You
have
have Timothée Chalamet. You have Saoirse Ronan. You know name it. It's a
I think
veritable
Edward
river of
Norton
cast.
also. Yeah, these are
Ed Norton is also there, who's another regular.
so
Yeah.
exciting. It
Yes, and I
sounds like
think
a very interesting story because you see the movies on diplomats and
mhm,
military men and all of that abroad and everything. This is a journalist angle to the whole abroad thing. Is yeah.
yes, and I mean we've had movies of journalists or the press, you know, reporting from war torn, and they are dramas, right? They are very intense films.
Yeah.
But I think with Wes Anderson, you can expect it to be something that's very feel good. It'll warm the cockles of your heart, and I think you'll just be so mesmerized by every frame that you'll want to watch the movie again and again,
Yeah.
pause, take in each frame, and then move to the next
Move
scene,
to the
right?
next scene. Yeah.
And you can see we are both visibly gushing. So without further ado, let's watch the trailer and then see
And then react.
if it matches up to our expectations.
Yeah, I'm sure it will, but anyway. Okay,
Yes.
let's just agree to not go in with like major expectations.
No expectations. No expectations.
Let's just watch it for what it is. Yeah,
Yes.
let's do it. Okay.
Okay.
Chalo, 1, 2, 3, go.
It began as a holiday. Eager to escape a bright future on the Great Plains, Arthur Howitzer Jr. transformed the series of travelogue columns into the French Dispatch, a factual weekly report on the subjects of world politics, the arts, high and low, and diverse stories of human interest.
You don't think it's almost too seedy this time?
No, I don't.
For decent people.
It's supposed to be charming.
He assembled a team of the best expatriate journalists of his time: Berenson, Sazerac, Kremens, Roebuck Wright. These were his people.
Just try to make it sound like you wrote it that way on purpose.
We take as the subject of tonight's lecture Mr. Moses Rosenthal, certainly the loudest artistic voice of his rowdy generation.
Simone Naked Cell Block J Hobby Room. I want to buy it.
It's not for sale.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes.
In short, the picture was a sensation.
The kids did this. Obliterated 1,000 years of Republican authority in less than a fortnight. What do they want? Freedom. Full stop.
I'm naked, Mrs. Kremens.
I can see that.
Lieutenant Nescaffier. He is the great exemplar of the mode of cuisine known as police cooking.
The aromas of the kitchen cast a spell, which was to be mortally broken.
As you know by now, we have kidnapped your son.
Oh, shut up.
A message from the foreman. 1 hour to press.
You're fired.
Really?
Don't cry in my office.
Have we said this before to our teammates? Don't cry in my office.
Yes, yes, we have.
Sounds familiar.
We have. We've actually also been told by people, don't cry in my office.
Yes, that's also true.
So,
yes, radio.
I can go watch it.
But yes,
Yeah.
initial thoughts.
I want to watch the film. I mean, it goes without saying. It's a Wes Anderson movie, so you have to watch it. But I mean, when I was reading, it said it was inspired by the New Yorker. I can actually see it. You know, the fonts that they've used for the stories and the kind of storylines that or the characters who are covering those stories kind of remind me of what I would read in the New Yorker or the Atlantic, more so the New Yorker.
Yeah.
And every frame is a painting. Every frame is so beautiful that I can actually, like, I can actually watch this trailer, pause, take in the frame, go to the next frame, pause,
You took the words out of my mouth. I was just watching it like I could, like, that is a painting. Oh my God, that's that's a painting. Oh my God, what is this frame? Like every single frame, whether there's chaos in it or calm in it, it's just, oh my God.
And I think I absolutely love the sense of humor that his characters have, which is very deadpan, right? It's very dry, it's very deadpan, and it is something that, like, no crying in my office, and then the guy looks up and he's like, no crying. So you're fired, no crying, and then he has to leave. So things like that. Yeah.
I mean, there's multiple stories going on, and I'm guessing Bill Murray, of course, he's the editor, and then there's all these reporters who are out there covering different things, and each one then kind of, I'm guessing, will come together in some weird way.
Yeah.
But yes, the deadpan humor is something I love, and we love, and all these insane performers. Adrian Brody, Benicio del Toro, I mean, Saoirse Ronan is there, and
you have Frances McDormand, you have Jeffrey Wright, you have Timothee Chalamet, you have Owen Wilson, you have Lee Sedol, Angelica Huston, Bill Murray, of course. You know, again, any movie with Bill Murray, even if it's terrible, I'll watch it for him. I don't know, I find him very adorable, so I'll watch it. But it's just such a great cast that, you know, it will be a visual treat. I mean, that's the only way I can describe it, is that it's just going to be such a visual treat to
a
watch the
sensory
movie.
treat, I would say, है ना? Like all
Yes.
our senses will be
Yes.
happy. I'm just looking forward to the humor and all of that. I thought that
Yes.
scene with Adrian Brody was really funny. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is. It's just, yes, it is. So anyway, I could like go on, but it's good to see him back. Actually, speaking of Adrian Brody, he a lot of people say he kind of disappeared. He didn't really disappear, but after the Pianist, there was nothing that major. And then I saw him. I was watching the Peaky Blinders recently. He was in season 4. I loved the Peaky Blinders so much. I watched it again for the second time, and then I concluded that season 4 was my favorite because of this guy and his character. Like I loved the entire thing, the storyline with him in it. So
Yeah.
brilliant performer, and I can't wait to see him, especially in a film like this.
Yeah, now that you talk about Adrian Brody, he can either be insanely funny or insanely, he can be pathos inducing, right? Like when you speak of him, it just reminded me that the first time I actually watched him was in The Pianist, and it's a performance where you go through everything that he's going through as you're watching him, right? And then right after that, you see him in these Wes Anderson films where he's really funny. So I don't think I've ever seen him play like a regular rom-com or anything. It's either a lot of dark humor or a lot of pathos. So maybe one should go do a little more research on Adrian Brody.
Yeah, because apparently even before The Pianist, he did some very interesting character roles. So yeah, but coming back to The French Dispatch, cannot wait. Like this is one of those things that will make 2020 better. I feel.
Yes.
And
Yes.
a relief from it all.
Wes Anderson would have done a great service to the world by having us watch The French Dispatch, because it'll be such a joyful experience that can't wait.
Can't wait. So yes, on that note, if there's anything else you'd like us to react to, leave us a comment, like, subscribe, and share this video, and connect with us on Instagram. And until next time, ta-da!
Bye.
Bye.